episode of BierBuzz, the buzz around beer. This episode is brought to you by the Los Angeles International Beer Competition. Get more info at labeercomp.com and Left Coast Brewing Company, located in San Clemente, California.
This week we're at Left Coast Brewing Company in San Clemente, California.
That's right. I hear they have some great gold medal winning beers and something about a gold bear.
Gold bears in town.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Another step on the path of constant fear of getting caught in another lie. Discouraged by my appeal.
I'm here with Randall DeLibero from Head Brewer from Left Coast Brewing Company. Randall, I know that you guys do all the beers for Left Coast and OGs as well.
That's right. We do Left Coast and OGs. The Left Coast beers are basically 5 bottled beers. We have a Belgian triple called Asylum. We have a double IPA called Hop Juice. We're drinking right now our signature IPA, which is Trussels.
Woo! Trussels.
We do the Una Mas Vienna Lager that we won Best of Show at the California State Fair. That's your golden bear.
Yeah.
And of course, you can't forget our award-winning stout, Voodoo.
Voodoo.
So those are basically our bottled beers that we do for Left Coast. We also do seasonals.
Nice.
That's our lineup.
Well, that's great. Because I love the Voodoo, because Voodoo's won tons of gold medals everywhere. And you guys recently just barrel aged it and put it in bottles as well, right?
That's right. We aged it for about a year in bourbon and rye whiskey barrels.
Nice.
And then we blended it, and we had it available just in time for Christmas.
Nice, awesome. That's a great beer, guys. Anyway, so what are you guys brewing right now? What's with all the fermenters in here?
Well, like I said, we make all the Left Coast beers. We're also another brewery. We do all the OG's beers.
Nice.
So out of all these fermenters, we have to supply 17 restaurants with beer. And then all the bars that want Left Coast, we have to supply to.
Yep, all those distributors locally where I get this on tap. Nice. So any new plans coming up for Left Coast for the new year?
Yeah, we're coming out with an American Belgio ale. It's a specialty. It's going to be our spring specialty. We tried it out last year. We're going to go in full force with it this year. It's called Red Tide.
The Red Tide.
The Red Tide. So that's a American Belgio ale.
Nice. Awesome.
It's going to be interesting.
That's awesome. So that's going to be your new year round for 2014 then, right? Or...
We're aiming for it, yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
So it's like a Northern California red beer fermented with Belgian monk yeast.
Brando, how did you get into brewing?
Well, it's quite interesting. I was really a electrical engineer from San Diego. And back in San Diego, there were no breweries. There were 2 breweries. I remember there being Hops, and I think this place called Terrific Pacific. So there was no Carl Strauss. There was no OGs. This.
Wow, you're talking way back when in San Diego.
So I guess you figure I'm pretty old.
Not too bad.
But yeah, I was actually an electrical engineer, and I tried that out for a while, and I decided I wanted to be a brewer. And back then, you were crazy to want to be a brewer. But also, it was really easy to get into brewing school because nobody wanted to be brewers. Most of the brewers that went to brewing school were all from Budweiser and Miller. So I went to a school in Chicago called Siebel Institute of Technology.
Okay.
And since then, I've been brewing my ass off.
You got the bug really bad, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
You've had it.
Yeah.
Well, right on. Well, everybody, cheers from us to you guys from Left Coast.
Staring me down. Once more, and I'm facing isolation. Run around. Isolation. As I'm feeling drowned. You shouldn't spend these worlds without a cause. You tear me down, but I won't bore. Isolation. Run around.
so it's time for us to take some reviews, dude.
Let's do it.
We got 2 beers. We got hop juice.
Hop juice.
Okay.
Double IPA.
Awesome. And I have the Una Mas, which in Spanish means...
One more.
There's a lesson for you. So anyways, Una Mas comes in at a 5.8 ABV. They use German tradition and a Millennium hops. Basically, it's a really, really good Vienna lager. Gets smooth malt, the aftertaste, and kind of notes on it are amazing. The finish, I really like it. This just won, I guess, what is it? California
State Fair.
California Star 2013. They got this cool gold bear. Is it real gold?
It's real. I hope it's real.
I'm gonna try to steal the gold bear today. We'll see how that works. What do you got, man?
I have the hop juice, which comes in at a double IPA. It's 9.8%. It's a very, very great, awesome double IPA. Lots of floral, lots of citrus and pine in there. Pours a nice amber golden, but
Goldeny.
very simple malt profile.
Cool.
Very nice beer. Very easy drinkability.
Right on, man. Yeah, you know, me, everybody knows I'm not the huge hop guy. They're, they also have another beer. They actually did hop juice, put it inside of these barrels, dry hopped it, and they call it their
Dirty old man.
Dirty Old Man. They ended up, it's just awesome. And the thing is, they don't know what kind of hops went into that, right? When they dry hopped it, yeah.
I've heard that they're local hops. So.
Yes, local grown hops. But honestly, and again, I'm not the biggest hop guy at all, and that beer is really good. That is actually really, really good. It's good. Yeah, you can only get it here. The really cool thing is that you get this huge pine note from it, but the malt that hadn't been fermented, it just leaves this really good sweetness at the very end, and it just
Chardonnay. Very
Chardonnay
nice
barrels.
Wine, very nice.
That's what it was.
Very nice wine.
Yes.
Notes.
Yeah, it was actually fermented in Chardonnay barrels, so that's where you get that. Yeah, it's really, really
very
good.
Very nice Chardonnay notes. But with the aroma, you smell the barrels, and you smell the nice hops, the dank hops.
Dank.
Very dank, rich hops that are in there.
Yeah. No, it's a very well done beer. You guys got to try it. You guys come down, San Clemente, California. We're gonna finish off these beers, and hopefully you guys have beers too. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Left Coast Brewing. Great place to be.
So I'm here with George Hajiz, the man himself, El Jefe, a grandio de grandio of Left Coast Brewing Company. Thanks for having us, man.
Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah, we've had a blast. I honestly kept on hearing about Left Coast. I just had to come down. You guys just won a gold medal, and I mean, your beers are good. They're really good. I'm having Una Mas, and this one, was it the California Beer Medal or some sort, right? Best of show, man. There's this cool little bear. You guys have to check it out. I'm gonna try to steal it later. This is a really, really, really good Vienna lager. Smooth malt. I mean, just the malt and the barley profile that you guys use on this is fantastic. So, great job.
Thank you.
But tell me more about like Left Coast Brewing. What do you guys do? Because I know you guys have a relationship with was it OGs, right? Or how does that work?
Well, you know, we own both companies. We own OG's Pizza and Brewing Company.
Okay.
And we own Left Coast. Left Coast is the arm now that makes all the beer for Left Coast Brewing Company.
Okay.
I'm sorry, for OG's Pizza and Brewing Company. And we distribute it through Wine Warehouse
Okay.
to the company stores. There are 15 of them.
Wow.
And with our 16th opening in 2 weeks, off by Cal State Fullerton.
Wow. Okay.
So we have 8 flavors that we do full time.
Okay.
And we don't have them served here though, because this is a separate endeavor. This is for Left Coast Brewing Company, and we have our own beers. You know that
Okay.
we serve outside of, let's say, OG's. That's not to say that they won't have them,
Right.
but we would not put an OG's beer in any other account. They're
Oh, wow.
exclusive to the OG store.
So if I want an OG's beer, I have to go to OG's.
Absolutely.
That's cool. And I also heard that I guess even the barrels you guys don't use secondhand barrels. You guys don't use old Jack Daniel barrels like a lot of other breweries do. You guys get brand new American oak barrels when you guys do stuff.
Actually, we started with the used barrels, and we had them lined up against that wall over there.
Okay.
Remember the first weekend that we opened, and one of them exploded. We didn't know what the heck was in those barrels, so we moved them back. So
Okay.
from now on, we're going to get brand new barrels. And you know, the truth of it is that those brand new barrels, they give off a better flavor, better aroma. You know, we're in the barrel a shorter amount of time.
Okay.
And so it's a better product. At the
Wow.
end of the day, you know, we can turn out a product in a quicker fashion.
You guys are doing spectacular things here, and thanks for having us again. But you guys are doing volume. I just saw you guys back. You guys have kegs upon kegs, so I'm glad you guys are doing well. And good luck to the future. Hopefully, we'll come back and you guys have an even bigger facility.
Well,
So
as it turns out, we're about to start distributing on the East Coast.
wow,
So we are in Maryland, we are in Rhode Island.
Perfect.
But we're about to begin distribution in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Virginia, and DC.
wow, you guys are about to kill it. Also, if they want to get more information about your guys' beers, what's your website?
Left Coast Brewing.
Cool. leftcoastbrewing.com. Cool. Check out leftcoastbrewing.com. Check out some of their beers. They're here in San Clemente, California. Really good beer. I'm actually very excited about your guys' brewery. And your guys' staff, phenomenal. Good stuff.
Very much.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Another excuse to lose control, just a reason to hide and lie. Taking part in this mess without a cause, lose my mind for a while this time. Standing in line, just another escape from myself, staring me down. Just once more, and I'm facing isolation. Run around, isolation, as I'm feeling drowned. Shouldn't scrap these
How about we
Wait.
had a great time at Left Coast Brewing Company in San Clemente, guys.
That's right. Actually, they had some really good beers, gold medal winning beers, even just their everyday beers, which actually weren't every day.
All the time.
Yes. So thanks for watching the show, guys. We had a great time. Thank you to Left Coast Brewing Company. Love those guys. Really good times.
Yeah.
Prost.
Great beers. Cheers.
Till next time.
Good?
Yeah, I want to do it, but without picking up the audio.
This audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still hear it. Yeah, I can still see it.
Do one, and
Okay.
the other one almost always does it.
My body is very weak.
John's just fucking rattling off over here. Action! Action!
No,
How about
because
that?
it's awesome. Action.
Alright, action. This week we're at Left Coast Brewing Company in San Clemente, California. That was too soon. This week we're at Left Coast Brewing Company in San Clemente, California.
That's right, man. I hear they have some great gold medal. Damn it.
You need another beer.
Apparently. All right. All right.
Shake it out.
We got it. Go.
Alright. Randall.
Yeah, a lot of people come to the tasting room. They're like, I could buy 6 Lagunitas IPAs for your 4-pack.
Yeah, Heather, drink your beer off camera. Big fist, up in the way.
All right, you ready? All right, here we go.
John, action.
We literally were about to start. Every time we press record.
Did I do it again?
You did it again.
Oh no! I was just walking by to get my beer.
That's so awesome. That was good.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Jeez, dude, you're about to come in.
He was about to come in. He was about to come in.
I was
You were just about to. I saw that. I saw that. Did you?
He was about to
He
go.
was about to, dude. And I was like, no.
You know, one of the neat things about owning a brewery is you can come down and have a drink anytime you want.
That's really cool. That's actually really cool. So what does it mean if you own your own strip club?
You know, there's times when.
All right, we're good. Where's that other beer at? What's that, man?
Who's got beers?
We had a great time at
Left Coast Brewing Company. And
we had a great time at Left Coast Brewing Company, guys.
we had a great time at Left Coast Brewing Company, guys. What am I saying? What am I saying? Should I say? All right. All right. Hang on 1 second. All right. Let me get collected here. All right. We had a great time at Left Coast Brewing Company, guys. Let's do this again. All right. Go. Sorry.
Well, we're just Hadges.
Just Hadges.
Hadges.
Oh, okay. Because I wanted to say haggis almost, but I
No,
didn't.
that's okay, but you know, there's actually a meaning behind that word.
Really? What is the meaning?
See, Hadges is like a religious title.
Okay.
Not that I'm a priest or anything, but my grandfather was.
Okay.
And he went on, I guess the Arabs call a Hajj, which is a pilgrimage to Jerusalem.
Okay.
And was given the religious title of Haji.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so half the kids left with Haji, Hadges,
Yeah.
in America. The other half left with Papa John. That's because he was Father John
Okay.
up in the mountains of Greece.
Yeah.
And that's how it kind of happened.
Hadjis.
Hadjis, yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool little story. I enjoyed that very much. Cheers to you, sir.
All right, we'll drink to that. Eh?
Yeah.